Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. So I figured I'll give you guys my foundation routine. I've posted how I do my foundation, I believe maybe one or two of my videos, I'm not too sure. But it does change from time to time. For the most part I do it the same. The only thing I really change is the primers, and sometimes I'll change the foundation. There's maybe 3 or 4 foundations that I use, but I'm going to show you my foundation routine, and I'm going to show you the products I use for any under eye circles, for my concealer, my setting powder, all that stuff. So I'm going to be showing you that in this video. And right now my face is bare. I have nothing on my face, no moisturizer, no nothing. So I'm literally going to show you guys everything I do when I'm going to put on my foundation. Normally I do have my brows done first, and then I do my eyes, and I go on to my foundation. But as you guys know, today I obviously don't have anything on my face, so I'm gonna start from the very beginning. And I need to do my eyebrows, I know, very soon. But if you guys want to know my foundation routine and everything that comes with it, then let's just get right into the video. Hi guys, so let's get started with this tutorial of my foundation routine. First thing I'm doing is I'm going to put my under eye cream. This is the Roc Retinol Correction Eye Cream, and this I use mostly for the little fine lines that are under my eyes. I'm currently trying it out, and I'm trying to see if it reduces the little lines under there and some of the darkness that I do have under my eyes. So we're still trying that out, but so far it's been working good. Now I'm going into the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. This is fragrance-free, non-greasy, lightweight, and so far it's been working good on my skin. It has a SPF 15, which helps from the sun, helps your skin from the sun. And currently I've been using this moisturizer. I'm putting it all over my face and down to my neck as well. Then we're going to go in with the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth. This is kind of a dupe for the Makeup Forever Step 1 for the matte and poreless, I believe it is. And it's basically a dupe, except this is drugstore. I use this in my T-zone because I get pores around here and I'm kind of oily. So I'm just putting that a little on my forehead, down my nose, you know, everywhere you see me putting it, I get pores around there. And I'm just trying to minimize the appearance of my pores. Next, we're going to go in with Nivea Men's Aftershave. And this, I'm sure you guys have seen all over YouTube. It's a primer. It's used for a primer, and Nikki Tutorials came out with this. And it has glycerin in it, which is what makes the makeup stick to it. And so far, I like this primer. I'm also still trying this out. So far, so good. I really like it. It keeps my makeup on all day long. Next, we're going to go in with Born This Way, my favorite foundation. And I'm in the shade Golden. This is from Too Faced. I really love this foundation. It works for my skin. I do have oily skin. Oily to combo skin. The outsides of my face tend to get a little dry sometimes. And then in my T-zone area is where I get oily, which is common for a lot of people who have my type of skin, I guess you can say. And yeah, basically I use this foundation. This is my go-to foundation. It lasts all day long, and I would say it's medium to full coverage, more on the medium coverage side. And I'm just putting this all over my entire face with a Real Techniques sponge, which I love. And yeah, I'm just bringing that down my neck as well. You always want to bring your foundation down to your neck, so there's no empty spaces of your foundation not being the same color as your neck, your face not being the same color as your neck. So I'm just dabbing that in with a Real Techniques sponge, and it is damp. And my Real Techniques sponge is starting to get ruined. It's breaking into little pieces, but I do have a couple of more of them, so I should be fine. So yeah, I'm just blending that into my skin, and I'm going to be setting that soon. I put on my concealer and my color corrector usually after my foundation. I just don't cover the under eyes unless it's a full coverage foundation. Even then, most of the time I will just keep that area empty and I'll just put my corrector for the under eyes and then my concealer and the rest of the stuff. Next, we're going to go in with the color corrector. This one is the Becca Undereye Brightening Corrector. It goes for most skin tones, except my skin tone. The best colors that go under my eye is like light orangey salmon colors. It counteracts the color. So I'm using that and it's amazing. It also brightens the color. It brightens your under eye. So now I'm just blending that out with a sponge. Taking off the excess so it doesn't become too cakey under my eyes before the concealer. And now I'm going in with the NYX concealer, the HD concealer. As I said before, I love this concealer very much. And it's, I would say, medium to full coverage. It definitely covers the circles under my eyes. Usually I have to put a corrector under there because sometimes my darkness does peek through the concealers if I don't have a color corrector. But this one actually works amazing on top of any corrector I put under my eye. And I'm just dabbing that under there with a sponge again to take off the excess. It's not good when you have too much concealer under your eyes. Sometimes I do apply with a brush when I really want my concealer to have more concealer under there. And in that case, I would use specific concealers because some concealers get cakey under your eyes, and if you use a brush without taking off of the excess, it just becomes a mess under there. So I'm just putting that in my T-zone as well to highlight the areas, and I will be setting that after. So I'm just blending everything out so it looks seamless. Now we're going in with the Airspun Translucent powder, and I'm taking the Luxie brush. It's a 522 tapered highlighter brush. This could be used for a highlighter brush, or I guess we use brushes for whatever purpose we want. But I use this for my under eye currently, and it works great. It goes right under there. We're setting the under eye so I don't get creases under there. And we're going to set the T-zone area where we put concealer. All the areas that we highlighted, we're going in and we're going to set that with the Airspun Translucent powder. This powder has no extra coverage, so it won't have flashback, and it's just an amazing powder. I recommend that you guys get this powder if you want an affordable powder for your face, under eyes, and all that good stuff. Now we're going in with the MAC Studio Careblend pressed powder in the shade medium dark. I'm setting my entire face with this, and I'm using a pink fluffy brush. So we're just going to be setting all the areas that do not have concealer, which is the outsides of my face, and as you can see everywhere I'm putting it that I didn't put that translucent powder. Also down my neck because I did put foundation down there as well. So that's my foundation routine. So what I'm going to do is, just to complete my look and to give me more color to my face, I'm just going to do my entire face to finish this video off for you, and I will be right back. So I'm back and my face is done. This video is complete. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, then please subscribe for more videos, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. So I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you enjoyed my foundation routine. Bye guys.